Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading Aries, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading Aries. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So we are looking at why did they ghost you, pull away, or leave, or stop talking to you. And with this card coming out here, it does look like something was brought to their attention. They found something out, or a truth came to light, or you could have confronted this person wanting some sort of truth. And this made them uncomfortable. They saw something clearly for what it was. This could also be someone who may have seen you as too much of a challenge, not in the sense of you being difficult, but rather in the sense of you being too clued up or too almost too smart, like you were asking all the right questions, or they see you as someone who wasn't afraid of confrontation. There's also an energy of bluntness with the Ace of Swords. So this person could have felt like there was some sort of confrontation where it was too blunt for them to handle. This could even be a person who can't handle conflict. Let's see. Okay, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Tower in the reverse, Mars energy, and the World, fixed sign energy. Okay, yeah, there is this feeling of something came to the light with the Tower being here, and it looks like rebuilding would have been a lot of work, or this person deemed it that it would be very hard, very challenging for them, and they didn't feel like they were capable of doing that. But even though this person may have exited your life or ended something or ghosted you, it does look like they feel a sense of unfinished business, because we do have the Tower in the reverse. They still want closure. They still hope that this comes back around. But it does look like this person retreated. But this connection was very intense for them. With the Lovers being here, they may have felt like you saw through them, or that this connection had the potential to almost like weaken them in some way. They felt a very strong attraction and strong pull to you, though, with the Lovers being here. And for some reason, it kind of frightened them. It's almost like they felt like this is the kind of connection where they would be forced to have to kind of step up in some way, or let go of certain bad behaviors or beliefs or toxic mindsets, and they weren't ready to do that. This is also someone who may have felt like they needed to work on themselves. So let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So it really looks like this person, even if they ghosted you or walked away or stopped talking to you, with the Seven of Wands and with a lot of these cards, this person, it looks like they're not permanently gone, like they're still gonna come back. There's a feeling of this person felt threatened or under attack. They felt like they had to defend themselves and they decided to retreat. But it really looks like it's a temporary thing. Like there was something that they didn't want to face at the time. But this person, they still feel this energy, this connection very strongly. They still feel a strong pull towards you. Okay, so let's see. We have the Ace of Cups, water energy, the King of Wands, fire energy, and the Page of Pentacles, earth energy. Yeah, this person, there's this view in them that they felt like they need to work on themselves. This is someone who something became obvious and they felt like they couldn't hide that from themselves or from you anymore. Like this is someone who's a work in progress, and it does look like they'll return when they feel more like this King of Wands energy. Regardless of their gender, it's just an energy when they're feeling more confident about themselves, more self-assured, because right now they are seeing themselves as somewhat like a page. They feel like they have to protect themselves. They feel like you challenge them or you would. And they just don't feel like they're in a good position to pursue this connection right now. So they've retreated. But it does look like they intend to come back when they have something more solid to offer, because we do see the Ace of Cups. So this is someone who does intend to return with when their cup is more full, you know, when they have more to offer emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So this is someone where it does look like maybe they had some feelings of inadequacy that were triggered by the connection, and that's why they pulled away. But it doesn't look like it's permanent. I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you, Aries. Okay, we have nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So with this card, I'm seeing this more as referring to the actual ghosting or the, you know, the silence. It's not permanent, you know, nothing will come of it. It won't last forever, because we also have the energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, it does look like this time apart or this period of no communication it'll come to an end soon. Let's see. Okay, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so you are also being advised not to wait for this person. This person is showing up as somewhat not having the maturity to handle conflicts effectively. Like, this is the kind of person who will run when things get hard. So don't wait for them. It looks like they will be back regardless, but there's a message here to not put your life on hold for someone like this. This is someone who's very much on their own journey. They're still a work in progress, and who knows when they will become more of a King of Wands. You know, that could be forever. That's just their potential. So that you are really being advised not to wait on this person. But there is a message here that if this person ghosted you, it wasn't your fault. It looks like it was very much because of themselves, like they felt inadequate in themselves. We also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And the feelings that you guys shared, if you guys had a romantic connection, it was real and they felt it. With the lovers here, they felt it very intensely. In fact, you know, that's like a deep, genuine connection, a soul connection. Okay, so let's see. It's almost like this person may return when you've somewhat released them with the world and the release your ex card here. Okay, we have rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Yeah, there's a feeling of something stopping and then starting again. Like there's an ending, a death, and then a rebirth. So yeah, this person will show up again in your world, in your reality. When they are, even themselves, they'll be quite a different person when you reconnect with them. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. We also have surrender defensiveness, and we did see this person felt like they were in a position where they had to defend themselves, or they felt like they were being challenged in some way. This person could also be showing up as defensive, but if you are also, there's a message here about kind of hearing someone out, you know, and then offering a clear non-defensive response. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. I hope you have a really, really good week, Aries. Bye, Aries. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty, and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Taurus, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Taurus. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So this is a card of things moving forward, the energy gaining momentum, a lot of passion and chemistry. And with this person, it does look like it was like very, almost like things were very passionate at the beginning. And with this card showing up here, it's almost like they felt like they couldn't maintain a certain vibe that they introduced you to, or a certain the way things were going. It was going really well, but they felt like they couldn't maintain that. Almost like this person started too strong, you know, and they couldn't keep it up. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, water energy, the Queen of Cups, water energy, and the Knight of Swords, air energy. Yeah, this person, they could have been stuck on someone from their past, and they could have been using a connection with you to try to get over something from their past. If it's not that it's someone from their past, it could just be that they were genuinely going through something, and this connection was a welcome distraction. It was like a break from their sorrows, because with the Five of Cups, this person is showing up as someone who is kind of experiencing some sort of depression or like a down time, and this connection may have been something that was helping them restore their energy, or helping them, you know, feel good, or distracting them from the pain. And with the Queen of Cups here, it does look like this person at some point felt like they needed to almost pull away so that they can feel their feelings. You know, something like that happened where this person, it's like the high of this connection wore off in some way, and this could be why they felt like, you know, ghosting or leaving or pulling away. Because we also have the Knight of Swords, almost like this person ran away from this connection. Like they were there for the good times, but when things started to get less, you know, high, like when things got serious, or when the passionate honeymoon phase was starting to come to a close, they retreated, they ran away. With the Knight of Swords energy there, almost like this person was somewhat emotionally unavailable. They may not be a genuinely emotionally unavailable person, but it looks like at the time this person was going through too much to be present. Like their emotions were very invested in something else that was very disappointing that happened in their past. So they couldn't give you their heart. Like they weren't fully emotionally invested, and this could be why they ghosted. Let's clarify these cards. Yeah, it's almost like with the Five of Cups, this person was in a grieving period. They may have made you believe they were in a happier energy than they really were, but there was something that was actually really hurting this person. They could have been, you know, actually grieving the death of a loved one, or the end of a previous relationship, or some sort of emotional disappointment. They were somewhat depressed, whether you know that or not. And we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And this person may have been feeling very disorganized. They were hot and cold. They weren't in a place to even be in a relationship. It looks like this person was really trying to run away from pain, and they may have used this connection as a distraction. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands, fire energy, the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Four of Pentacles, earth energy. Okay, yeah, this is someone who needed to heal, and they thought that getting into a connection with you would help them heal. They may have seen you as someone very nurturing, very grounded, very abundant. There's something about your energy. It was very healing for them. But at some point, it became like this person, they realized that they needed to do the work. It looks like with the Four of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups, they went back to what they know. They went back to that Five of Cups energy, whether that's a person or, you know, a pessimistic state. It looks like this person was almost like someone who was in like a manic period, and then they go down and they go back to that Five of Cups, depressed energy. And when they're in that energy, they want to be alone. So this person may have left the connection. It's almost like they didn't want to get too deep to begin with. They ran away when they saw potential for things to get more serious. They still see you though as someone very inspiring, very beautiful, very attractive, and they do see you as the kind of person they would want to be with. But it's almost like in the future, there's that kind of energy with the Star, like maybe one day, but they're not necessarily chasing or pursuing this right now. This person has too much on their plate. It looks like they've got a lot of past trauma and baggage. And this person may not be good at dealing with their baggage. Like, this is the kind of person who uses vices and distractions, and it doesn't work, but they still keep doing it. Like, they just don't want to have to heal in the proper way. So they may use people, they may use substances, and it's like an ongoing cycle. If you feel like you're the only person they did this to, you're not. Because we do even have two queens here, regardless of your gender, but this is someone who, it's just their pattern, it's what they do. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you, Taurus. Okay, we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Okay, so yeah, there is a message here for you to also heal from this kind of situation, especially if you do feel like you were abandoned and ghosted and you're hurt. With the star here, there's a feeling of needing to heal, and you may already be on that path because you are showing up as like this small Queen of Cups energy. You're showing up as in touch with your emotions or self-aware in some level. And with the new romantic cycle, you're being advised to do the healing work before you get into your next connection. Don't be like this person, because this person, they bring their past trauma and baggage into all their new connections, and it affects the new connection. And to prevent that, you are being advised to take time to heal, because then you can attract a better new romantic cycle. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So again, there's this message here about needing to take time to heal, to disconnect for a while and just prioritize yourself and your healing and your well-being before stepping back into the dating world or wanting to enter a new romantic cycle. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. So there's something about the way you've handled this, very graceful. You're being advised not to be vindictive or to chase after this person. There's something about being graceful, being gracious, because the universe will reward you. There's that energy of God sees what happens. It's like, this isn't how it ends. There will be new love, better love. And there's a reason why it didn't work out with this person, because, they were there for a season. They may have even been there to show you something about yourself. But there is a message of there's a new love, a better love. But you need to prepare for that new love, because you don't want to bring this jaded energy into that. We also have strength of character and moral integrity. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Okay, so yeah, it may have been difficult, but it does look like this person was never meant to be like the final destination, almost like they were a stepping stone. And yeah, that may be difficult to hear, but there's a reason why they didn't stick around. There's a feeling of it was meant to be that way. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Taurus. I hope you have a really, really good week, Taurus. Bye, Taurus. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty, and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Gemini, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Gemini. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So with this energy showing up here for why someone ghosted you, walked away, or stopped talking to you, with this card showing up here, it looks like this person was too immature. It looks like this person was looking for something casual, something lighthearted and just fun. It looks like this person didn't have a lot to offer in terms of a long-term or a long-lasting kind of relationship. They may have even been somewhat non-committal, and so they may have just they couldn't stick around because their intention may not have been to stick around forever. Let's see. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, water energy, the Emperor, Aries energy, and we have the Wheel of Fortune, fixed sign energy. So this could have been a very unpredictable person with the Wheel of Fortune here. With the Emperor here, this person may have appeared as if they were someone who was very stable, someone who was very serious, and even someone who had like leadership like qualities, like they had it all together. And with the Four of Cups, they may have appeared very emotionally available. But it does look like there's a feeling of this person, they were just seeking experiences. So they may have, it really doesn't look like it's a very deep reason why they pulled away or left. It looks like this is someone who just, they were on to the next best thing. They were looking for fun, something casual. So let's clarify these cards. With the Emperor here, there's also an energy that this person may have been a very stubborn person. So if you thought you could change their mind, like if you saw someone who's very casual and thought maybe you could convince them over time, they were never going to be convinced. This, with the Emperor, there's an energy of this is a very stubborn person, could be kind of set in their ways. Like they just do things on their own timetable and you can't change their mind. Let's see. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So yeah, there is a feeling of this person, they went on to the next connection, or they, so there's a feeling here of going from one to the next, because the Ace of Cups shows new love. So they could have met someone else, or they could have been looking for someone or something else. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, air energy, the Two of Wands, fire energy, and we have the Strength card, Leo energy. Yeah, this person may have been keeping their options open, very non-committal energy. Like this could be someone who struggles with feelings of FOMO, a fear of missing out. They always feel like they can do, there's someone better or there's someone else out there. They feel it's hard for them to settle down because they have that mindset of what if someone better comes along, or what if my person is that one, so this person, there's a lack of staying power on their part. With the Emperor though, they do still respect you, they do see you as someone strong, but with the Five of Swords here in the reverse, they may have even been some conflicts between you and this person, and they let those conflicts kind of get to them. There's a feeling like this is too hard, so I'm just gonna go and look somewhere else for someone else. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, there's a feeling of giving up. There's also an energy there that this person has no hard feelings towards you. It wasn't personal, it's not personal. In fact, they still think of you fondly. They see you as someone that, would make a great partner. But it looks like right now they're just not in the settling down kind of energy. But this person has that potential, and you may have seen that potential, because with the Emperor there, it's like this is the kind of person who has the potential to be a really great partner. Like they would make a great partner, but it's about getting ready, like getting them there. This person wasn't ready for something so serious, and it just looks like they didn't have the staying power, and their pride got in the way with the Strength card there as well. But they do still see you as very attractive. It looks like they still do see you as someone who they desire in some way. But it does look like this person with the Page of Wands, they're just not there yet. So there's something here about timing. It's almost like it was the wrong time. They weren't ready for that long term. So with this person, there is a heavy energy of timing being at play, as well as their immaturity or their lack of readiness. So I'm going to pull out a card for an oracle card for you. Okay, we have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Yeah, you are being advised to not stress over this, not worry over this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We also have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It's almost like this person, they really did see you as someone like to be taken seriously. We do have the Emperor here, but they weren't ready, or they're not in a position where they feel like they can, be with an emperor or be with someone on that level, because they're showing up as a page, almost like they're not quite there yet. They feel like they still need to achieve certain things or change certain habits, and they don't want to right now. But it's almost like this person has that potential in the future. One day they do, but there's a message here to not wait on this person, because a lot of people don't live up to their potential. So don't put your life on hold for them. They may also have been struggling in terms of finances and career. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Gemini. Okay, we have 3 cards that wanted to come out. We have Surrender Worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. And we have Surrender the Drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And finally, we have Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay, so yeah, there is an energy here that don't worry about this, and don't give into anxiety-driven behaviors. Sometimes when people pull away from us, we may feel the urge to try harder or to chase them or to seek answers, and you're being advised not to do that. Take time to breathe out. We have the disseminating moon here, and trust your intuition. For some of you, you may have an inkling as to why this person pulled away or ghosted you, and you're being advised to trust that intuition. Listen to that intuition. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. I hope you have a really, really good week, Gemini. Bye, Gemini. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty, and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Cancer, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Cancer. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil in the reverse, and this is Capricorn energy. Okay, so with this card showing up here in the reverse, it does look like this person may have ghosted because they felt like they needed to detach. They may have felt like the connection was becoming toxic. They may have felt like it was becoming consuming and unhealthy in some way. This could also be someone who struggles with codependency, or they have fears, limiting beliefs that are, over the top in some way, and they actually released a lot of things in their life, and this connection was just part of it. It's almost like they made a box of things that are unhealthy or toxic for them, or things that they see as potentially being that way, and they released it, and this connection was in that box. So this could be why they ghosted or they disconnected. So let's see. We have the Seven of Cups, water energy, the Page of Pentacles, earth energy, and we have the Knight of Swords, air energy. This person felt very emotionally overwhelmed. They may have even felt confused to the point where it was weighing too much on them. For some of you, they may actually have viewed this connection as very emotionally draining. There's something here about them not having the bandwidth. Because we also have the Knight of Swords, which is an energy of someone who's running. And in this case, it looks like they ran away from this connection. And they were also trying to run away from the heaviness, the confusion. This connection, for some reason, made them feel disoriented, like feel very emotional and confused. They may just be a person who's not good with feelings, and this connection brought up too many feelings for them, and it made them uncomfortable, and they ran away. They felt like that wasn't a good thing, and that they don't want that in their life, so they may have, chosen to run the other way. It looks like they ran from their feeling. They ran from this love. With the Page of Pentacles, this person may still be a work in progress. There's a feeling of immaturity, naivety. Like this is someone who believes that relationships and love are supposed to always be easy, and when it stops being that way, they feel like something's wrong, so they distance themselves. So it's a very immature mindset to have. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like they live in a fantasy, a fairy tale, or that's what they're seeking. And when things become real, they get going. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords again, and this is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this person, even though they run away, they may actually return at some point when they are more clear or more decisive. They may actually come back. This is someone who, there's an element of even taking you for granted a little bit with that, with this original spread. Like this is someone who, they weren't thinking straight, and they don't realize that yet, but at some point they're going to realize that they made a mistake, and they may actually return. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, air energy, the Sun, Leo energy, and we have the Four of Cups in the reverse, water energy. Yeah, this person, it does look like right now they're more in their fears, but eventually they'll come out of that and their feelings will come up. And with the Four of Cups in the reverse, it's like they're going to try to create another opportunity with you. Yeah, this is someone who, once they get clarity, they'll come back. Because right now it looks like they're confused. They think they're doing the right thing, but it looks like they may actually later regret that. Because we also have the Five of Swords in the reverse, which is like wanting to make up, wanting to make peace. I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Yeah, this person, you'll hear from them again. It looks like you'll get answers directly from them. Like when they come back, they'll have a lot to say. And take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So you're being advised there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, this looks temporary. Let's see. Okay, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So yeah, this person couldn't leave you even if they tried. There's something that's going to keep pulling them back to you. The attraction is too strong. They feel a strong pull. They still feel you in their energy. Let's see. Okay, we have false indigo, immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. There could be something somewhat karmic about this connection. It's like you can intuitively feel each other. There's a bit of a telepathic or psychic connection going on here. We also have strength of character and moral integrity. I'm seeing this more as them, like this person is going through some sort of character development. They're maturing in some way, and they may have pulled away as they're going through this. I'm gonna pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay, so yeah, you're being advised to implement boundaries with this person, especially when they return. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. I hope you have a really, really good week, Cancer. Bye, Cancer. Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Leo, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Leo. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card, and this is Scorpio energy. So this card showing up here for why someone ghosted you, it does look like they made a conscious decision to remove themselves from a situation. This person may have been going through a lot and they felt like they were in the process of evolving or transforming. Almost like this person was, changing. There's something here about them changing their mind or wanting to evolve in a different direction, and it may have resulted in them distancing themselves from a connection. So let's see. Okay, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Ten of Wands, fire energy. Yeah, this person was changing. I don't know. It looks like they have this view of rebranding or trying to change their lifestyle. And for some reason, they may have felt like they needed to distance from this connection because they didn't have room for it anymore. We do have the Ten of Wands. So there's something about the connection where who this person was becoming or who this person really was, they didn't have the capacity to hold on to this connection. Like it became a conflict of interest or it became draining for them to maintain. So they may have given up. There's also an energy of burnout with the Ten of Wands. This person may have been going against their authenticity in this connection, or that's how they're viewing it. Like they were not showing up as their real self. They were taking on more than they could handle, or they were putting on a show and it became tiring, because there's a feeling of them being drained, being tired. And then there's a feeling of something to do with identity. So it's either that their real self was coming out, like, for some people they wear a mask and then you can only hide your true self for so long where it just starts to get draining and they couldn't keep that up. But for others, they genuinely were changing. Something shifted in them. They had some sort of transformation or awakening and it changed their preferences as well. This person was undergoing something, it's something quite deep, like almost like someone doing shadow work and realizing that they have different preferences. And like they can't continue living a lie. There's that kind of energy here. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, And this is earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So they may have felt like there was an issue with compatibility. This could also be someone who shifted their focus to rebuilding themselves. Something happened where this person feels like they had to reinvent themselves or rebuild themselves, or even just focusing more on like work, finances, career. Let's see. We have the Six of Cups, water energy, the Nine of Cups, water energy, and the Tower, Mars energy. Yeah, they had some sort of wake-up call or epiphany, in their spiritual journey. It looks like it was a very personal thing to them, and they've made that decision to go solo. So this person, it doesn't look like the kind of person who would have left you for someone else or ghosted you because they wanted someone different. It's almost like they left because they wanted to be on their own, because they were going through something and they wanted to like possibly even embrace self-love, like they were healing and they felt like relationships were becoming a burden in some way. Yeah, they may have even felt like this connection was karmic, and this connection was more of an attachment for them, and they may have felt very proud of themselves when they were finally able to let go. Yeah, this could be someone where you and this person had like a very long history where it was on and off, and at times it wasn't healthy, and they eventually were able to cut ties, and so it was like a decision they made. And they feel like it was for their higher self. But there's something about the way in which they did it. It could have been quite hurtful, especially if they ghosted, because we do have the Tower where it's like it was a bit abrupt, it was a bit shocking or sudden. Yeah, this person, there's something about the way they handled it, but it wasn't random. Like it was something they had thought about doing. It was a conscious choice that I want to cut this out of my life, but the way they went about it may have been off. At some point, this person could even apologize to you. They could explain why they did something they did and how they've changed since then, or who they are now. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Leo. Okay, we have a time for healing, balsamic moon, and work through your fears, new moon, Scorpio. Yeah, this person really looks like they were purging and releasing in their personal life, healing from something, and they were burnt out. There's a lot going on in their energy, and they didn't have the bandwidth to maintain this connection in the midst of all that. Let's see. Okay, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, this connection could have been somewhat codependent, or they view it that way. This connection may have been addictive. It could have even been one of those with the Six of Cups, like it was almost like something kept on pulling them back to this connection, even if they felt like they shouldn't be in the connection, like they were going against their better judgment. They may have felt codependent on you or addicted to this energy, and they wanted to free themselves from that. There's something about the dynamic that they feel like it wasn't healthy, or it was, based on something, it was rooted in some sort of past trauma or childhood trauma, like you guys were sharing wounds, and it was like a trauma bond, and they recognized something about it being not good for them. And so they made a conscious decision to try to end something. Let's see. Okay, we have anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. Yeah, this is someone who's on a journey, a spiritual journey. They're finding themselves, they're working on themselves, and they feel like they need to do it alone. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Leo. Okay, we have surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay, so you are being advised to let them go. There's a feeling here of there's nothing you can do. This isn't someone where it's a mistake. It's very much a decision that they made. And sometimes the best thing to do is to do nothing in these kinds of situations. It looks like this person is self-aware enough that one day they could actually return to you and explain, and you guys can get that understanding from them directly, because right now it's just like they're going through something. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. I hope you have a really, really good week, Leo. Bye, Leo. Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Virgo, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Virgo. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Okay, so with this card showing up here for why they ghosted you, it looks like this person could have ghosted you because they may have felt a bit intimidated by you, possibly even a bit jealous. Like this person could have felt like you get a lot of attention or you're very successful. There's something about your achievements or the way they were perceiving you that made them feel like they wouldn't be good enough for you, or they wouldn't be worthy of you. There's that kind of energy. Like this person was seeing you very high up, like on a pedestal. Let's see. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, fire energy, the Emperor, Aries energy, and we have the King of Pentacles, earth energy. It's like this person felt like they would have to step up in order to maintain a connection with you. With this person, things may have started very passionately, and there may have been good communication and a lot of chemistry. But as things began to progress, this person, it's almost like they felt like they need to work on themselves. They need to be more. They need to do more. They need to match your energy. This person may have felt like there was competition. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Devil in the reverse, and this is Capricorn energy. So with the Devil in the reverse, this person may have felt like you have very high standards and you would hold them to a high standard, that they wouldn't have room to mess up or be imperfect. There's something here about them really feeling somewhat inadequate, and also like they may have been viewing you strictly in some way, like you would be holding them to a high standard. Let's see. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, water energy, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, air energy, and the Moon, Pisces energy. They may have felt like you're not the kind of person that they could get away with things. Like this person with the Moon here, it's like they felt like you can see through them. You're not someone they could manipulate or play games with. And for some reason that turned them off, or it may made them want to go a different direction. This person may not have been ready for like a mature kind of connection. With the Moon here, they felt like you would see through them. There's something this person was somewhat deceptive about, or something they didn't want you to know, and they felt like you either found out or you would find out. You would see through them, like they would have to be authentic if they were with you. So it looks like they actually do regard you very highly, and that's part of the reason why they ghosted. Okay, because they may not regard themselves that highly. I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Virgo. Okay, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. We've got this Capricorn energy here, like a lot of Saturn energy, almost like they feel like you, regardless of what you said or did, like they just feel like you have high standards or you are strict in some way, like you're Saturn-like to them. And they didn't want something that strict. There's something about them feeling inadequate or not good enough. Let's see. Okay, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This person may have also compared themselves a lot to you. This person has so much respect and admiration for you. But there's something about the way they see themselves and the way they see you. It's like this connection may have, exposed certain truths to them about themselves that they weren't really ready to face. And it may have made them feel inadequate. So there's something here about this person's self-esteem issues may have been a big factor, or insecurities are reasons why they may have ghosted. But we do have express your love, and we also have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this person, they do intend to talk to you again. It's like if they ghosted you, it's not like permanent. Yeah, this person just may have taken a step back, but with the moon in the reverse, the seven of swords in the reverse, they do intend to step up and actually communicate with you. This person respects you. They really do. So let's see. Okay, we have destiny. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. So this person really felt like you have a lot to live for. You've got a great future ahead of you, or you're doing great things. Like this person puts you on a pedestal. They think so highly of you, and they feel like you're on path to your destiny. And it kind of made them question their own self. Like, are they on path to their destiny? What could they be doing more of, And this connection may have been kind of sobering for them. Like there's a feeling of I can't hide from this connection. It shows me things, or it pulls up a mirror, and it may have been triggering for them. But it looks like this person, they'll be back. There's a feeling here of someone who they just needed to take a step back. I'm gonna pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay, so yeah, this person, definitely just give them time. It looks like they will return on their own. There's something about them needing to work through certain fears, insecurities, limiting beliefs. But yeah, this is someone who, it looks like it was a personal insecurity that triggered them. Like your success was triggering to them, or just the way they were viewing you. They were putting you on such a high pedestal, it was hard to reach you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. I hope you have a really, really good week, Virgo. Bye, Virgo. Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Libra, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Libra. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, and this is Venus energy, Taurus, Libra energy. So with this card showing up for why they ghosted you, it looks like this person may have ghosted you because they felt like you deserved better. Like they feel like you deserve the best. With the Empress, they put you on a pedestal. For some of you, they may have even felt like you felt like you deserve better. Like they may have viewed you as somewhat high maintenance, or having high standards, high quality, and it triggered them to want to ghost. They may have felt like they couldn't be that, or they weren't enough. Okay, so let's see. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, water energy, the Seven of Pentacles, earth energy, and the Seven of Wands, fire energy. Yeah, this person may have felt like they weren't in that position to be what you needed them to be. With the Seven of Pentacles, this person, it does still look like they still have hope that one day you guys could still make it work. But for now, they need time. And it looks like it's genuinely like they're taking time away. Because of the Seven of Pentacles, this person is showing up as still very invested in this. They haven't actually moved on. They haven't given up on this. It may look on the surface like this person has ghosted, but they're still very invested. It just looks like they feel like right now they're not on your level, or there's something that they're lacking. They can't be for you for this connection. So with the Seven of Wands, there's that feeling though of defending or still being a bit protective of this connection, because it's like this person feels like if they were to stay in the connection, it would eventually end badly. Whereas they feel like if they were to just step away, then one day when they're in a better position or they're more emotionally available, they can try to come back. You know, they're trying to prevent like a permanent ending, so they chose to ghost because it's like the door is kind of open. So yeah, this person, they see your worth, you know, and they do feel like right now they couldn't honor that. So let's clarify these cards. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So they're very attracted to you. This person may also feel like you've got a lot of admirers, a lot of options, and there's also an energy here of not being ready to settle down. You know, regardless of what their gender is, it's almost like this person is still playing the field or exploring or finding themselves. Like they're just not in that energy of wanting to lay roots right now, and they may for some reason feel like you're the type of person where if they were to be with you, they would have to take you seriously. And you know, they're not quite there yet. They want to kind of explore with this Knight of Wands energy, but they've planted seeds such that they feel like they can still come back. So that could be why they ghosted you. Okay, we have the Fool, Aquarius energy, the Sun, Leo energy, and the Eight of Wands, fire energy. It looks like they wanted to explore their freedom. They wanted to free themselves, see what else is out there, be unattached, and just go and, you know, find themselves, explore. But it does look like they're seeing you as their home base, like the person that they ultimately do want to end up with. But they still want to explore and have this phase of just being unattached and free and learning more about themselves. But yeah, this person intends to eventually come back and reach out and communicate with you though. I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you, Libra. Okay, we have expect powerful change, moon eclipse. Okay, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And we also have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, they feel like this connection was asking for more of them than they could offer. You know, if it was that the commitment was being talked about, they felt like they couldn't offer that at the time. So they may have pulled away. Okay, so there's also something about your ex expectations. They felt like they couldn't fulfill certain expectations, or they felt standards were too high, expectations were too high, and they just felt like they couldn't live up to it at the time. But with that Seven of Pentacles, it's like this person feels like they needed more time, or they want more time. They're trying to buy time. Okay, we have determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Libra. Okay, we have surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Yeah, so there's a part of this person that just is a bit of a free spirit, and they could even have a fear of intimacy. So this person may return, but that part of them is still always going to be a part of them. There's something about accepting this person as they are and making a decision whether you would want to continue with someone like this or not, because they'll always have that Knight of Wands-ish kind of energy to them, even though they do see you as like the Empress, someone they want to settle down with and have that happily ever after with. But they are at the core somewhat of a free spirit, like the Fool kind of energy. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Libra. I hope you have a really, really good week, Libra. Bye, Libra. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty, and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Scorpio, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Scorpio. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, and this is Pisces energy. Okay, so with this energy showing up here for why they ghosted you, it does look like this person may have intuitively felt like they needed to distance themselves. With this energy, it looks like whoever ghosted you, they were in their feminine energy. So they may have actually ghosted you as a way to get you to chase them. Like they wanted you to react. They wanted you to feel like they don't care or that they don't have feelings. They were trying to conceal their emotions. With this card, it looks like this person may have been feeling somewhat triggered at the time, and they were feeling very emotional on the inside, and their instinct was to shut down or to ghost. But they were kind of hoping that you would pursue them, you know, that it would trigger you to pursue them. Let's see. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, air energy, the King of Swords, air energy, and the Five of Wands, fire energy. So yeah, this person was having some sort of internal conflict. They were feeling very emotional, but in a very almost like angry way. So something could have triggered them, something between you. There could have been a conflict. They may have also started to question whether you guys were compatible. But this person, like, this is the kind of person when they feel triggered, they become cold or they detach, they shut down, they ghost. You know, this is someone who was hoping that you would do the work of, you know, initiating contact or bringing something out of them. This person was struggling, you know, and they may have shut down. They may have also tried to, they've done it as a way to kind of like a defense mechanism to try to shut off from their feelings because their feelings were becoming too much for them. Let's clarify these cards. Yeah, this person could have been trying to manipulate you, whether they know it or not, but they were trying to get you to act a certain way. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, they were trying to avoid feeling some sort of pain. They may have felt like things were going in that direction. This person tried to trick themselves into moving on as well, so they tried to kind of avoid their feelings. This person could even have an avoidant attachment style. There's something here about feelings being very triggering for them, like they don't like having to feel. They like to pretend like they don't have feelings. Let's see. We have the Ten of Swords, air energy, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, air energy, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person has like an insecure attachment style. They run away from their feelings, and there was something became too painful. They may have even felt hurt or betrayed in some way. Like this person may have like ghosted you or stopped talking to you, and they expected you to fight for them, and when you didn't, they felt betrayed. So they felt like they should just continue not talking to you. Like there's something about them convincing themselves that they were a victim. So they felt justified in, this ghosting energy. With the Five of Pentacles, this person really does. It's like they see themselves as a victim in this situation. It does look like they may be coming out of that energy, but they still have that King of Swords. Like this is someone who doesn't want you to see them as someone who's vulnerable or has feelings. They want to maintain this tough exterior, but on the inside they're very hurt. This person they have abandonment issues, they have rejection issues, they're very hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So there could be a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of assumptions in this situation. Communication may actually be key, like it could be necessary in this situation. Okay, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. There could be an incompatibility issue, like a misalignment of either attachment styles or values. There's something here that's not compatible, and it leads to misunderstandings. Okay, we have dangerous pleasure. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. There's something, this person is afraid of this connection as well. Like they feel like they could get consumed by it. They feel like it triggers them to feel more deeply than they want to. And they still have that strong attraction to you. They may even have dreams about you and they don't like that. But this person actually, if they could, they wish they could just ignore this or move on like nothing happened here. But they can't. They've got feelings, they've got attachments to this, whether they like it or not. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Scorpio. Yeah, this person also may have felt like you were going to hurt them, or you could hurt them if you wanted to. Okay, we have surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. I hope you have a really, really good week, Scorpio. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay, so with this energy showing up for why this person may have ghosted you, it does look like this person could have ghosted you because of, there's something here about their security, their stability, or their ability to offer something solid for the long term. They may have felt insecure in their ability. There's also an energy here of influence, like person could have been influenced by family members or people close to them, may have had an influence or an effect on how they showed up or how they ended this connection. Let's see. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands, fire energy, the Star, Aquarius energy, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, earth energy. Okay, so yeah, there's an energy here of this connection burned very brightly in the beginning. There was a lot of passion, chemistry, and communication with the 8 of Wands, but there's something here about it not lasting, or this person felt like they couldn't maintain that vibe. You know, they may have introduced you to something that they couldn't keep up with, and they didn't know how to tell you that, so they ghosted you. With the star card here, they do see you as someone who's incredibly unique. They see you as a once-in-a-lifetime type of person, and they still miss you. There's a feeling of yearning for you, longing for you, but feeling like you're distant or out of reach. This person may feel like they don't have access to you anymore, but there is an energy of they still kind of miss you or hold a torch for you. They may have felt like you wanted something more from them than they could offer. With the Ace of Pentacles, there's a feeling of wanting something solid, and they felt like they couldn't offer that. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, and this is fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Yeah, this person, they made a decision quickly here with the Ace of Wands. They may have felt like it was a gut instinct that they had to let this go. They may have also they may have found a new beginning elsewhere. Almost like this person, if you were in a relationship with them and they ghosted you, they very quickly got into another relationship with someone else. You know, almost like they replaced you, or they jumped into a new connection very quickly. And that new connection was very like built off of passion. Whereas with this connection, they feel like there was something very serious about them, or the expectations were very serious that were placed on them. And they felt like they couldn't live up to that. So they may have ghosted. So let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, the Ace of Cups, Water energy, and the King of Wands, Fire energy. So with the Nine of Pentacles, this person did, it's like they felt like they were still, they weren't quite who they wanted to be, or there's something about their material world, like they were still building themselves up or trying to get to somewhere, and they felt like they couldn't achieve those goals, their material goals, while in this connection. So this person may have just decided to focus on themselves. They may be working on themselves, especially their material world with the Nine of Pentacles. There's a feeling of trying to better themselves, or to reach some sort of success. Like this person wants to be the King of Wands, regardless of their gender, but it's like this person wants to be something more than what they currently are, and they're trying to achieve that, but they feel like they may have felt like this connection wasn't in alignment with that, or they wouldn't be able to achieve it at the same time as being in this connection. And we have the Ace of Cups again. A lot of aces. So this is someone where there was a lot of potential. You may have seen their potential. They see your potential. But it does look like this person may have, it's like they may have ghosted because they felt like they were inadequate in some way, and they want to work on themselves. And in the meantime, they may be entering into other connections. Like this person may have chosen something else or someone else. Like there's a feeling of this person entertaining more than one new option. Like they could be juggling, because right now their focus is actually on themselves and their stability. So they could be just having more casual, light-hearted connections as they build themselves up. And this connection, they may have deemed it as too serious, so they couldn't maintain it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you. There's also an energy with the Ten of Pentacles that friends or family may not have approved, or they were influenced by. Okay, we have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Full Moon in Leo. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have retreats. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, this person took a step back. They may have taken somewhat of a step back from pursuing dating seriously. It's more like now they're in more casual kind of connections, but their main priority is their material abundance right now. So they decided to disconnect from anything that they would have deemed as getting in the way of that goal. We also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This person may have done you wrong in some way, and they didn't want to have to own up to that or apologize. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice. Okay, we have surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, so you are being advised to not focus on what was lost or who went or who walked away. You know, there's more in life. There's better people to come ahead. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good week, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Capricorn, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Capricorn. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So with this energy showing up for why someone may have ghosted you, there is an energy here of this person having felt like what they had to offer wasn't enough, or there's something here about them looking at themselves as less than, or what they had to offer as less than. They could have felt like there was competition. Let's see. Okay, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, the Three of Swords in the reverse, air energy, and the Page of Cups, water energy. So we have a lot of pages. This person could have felt like there's something about them being underdeveloped, or there's even possible immaturity. With the Page of Cups, it could be their outlook on love wasn't mature. You know, because the Page of Cups can be someone who romanticizes things, and you know, things can appear better in their imagination than in reality. When it comes to actually buckling down and doing the hard work of love, it's not always rosy, and this may have been something that this person didn't anticipate, or it's just something that they felt like love doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be hard work. So they didn't have that staying power. They had an immature view of love, and they also felt like, you know, there's something about them feeling inadequate with that Page of Pentacles. With the Three of Swords in the reverse, they are trying to heal something though. Something could have happened. There could have been a betrayal that they're trying to work through, but it's almost like it was too difficult to work through. And this person, when things got hard, they may have just decided to ghost. Because we also have the Death card, which is an energy of letting go, allowing something to end. They didn't fight for this because they thought it was too hard. You know, let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is fixed sign energy. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this person felt like it's almost like they just left things up to God or up to fate, up to the universe. Like they didn't try, they took a more passive approach. Like if it's meant to be, it'll be, you know, there's that kind of energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, the Queen of Wands, fire energy, and the Three of Cups, water energy. Okay, so yeah, this person may have chosen to be independent, to be single, to be on their own. There is that energy here also that they could have had influences around them with the Three of Cups. Friends could have been in their ear. Okay, but they still see you as very desirable, very attractive, someone they want, like someone they're very drawn to, they can't resist. They may even still dream about you. So I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Yeah, this person, it's like they just chose to be passive. Okay, we have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. And we have graciousness and benevolence. No acts of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. So they still think of you fondly. They still see you as someone who is kind to them, good to them, and they're still very attracted to you. Okay, so let's see. With the Three of Cups, this is someone where you could actually still reconnect with them at some point in the future. That's an energy of reunion. Okay, we have surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. I hope you have a really, really good week, Capricorn. Bye, Capricorn. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Aquarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Aquarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, and this is fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. So this is an energy of someone who may have a lot of pride, a lot of ego. So this person, it looks like they may have ghosted you as like a way to get a confidence boost, or they felt like they may have felt like you deserved it. So there's something here about wanting to win or one-up you or to feel good about themselves through doing this. So let's see. We have the Page of Wands, fire energy, the Queen of Wands, fire energy, and the Queen of Cups, water energy. Yeah, this person may have been very immature. It looks like someone who likes to play games in love. They may have been entertaining more than one option as well, because we do have two queens here. And there's a feeling of this is just their game. This is what they do. This is the kind of person who could ghost you and return. You know, it's like they weren't taking the connection too seriously. They use these connections as a way to boost their ego. So let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Page of Wands again, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. It really looks like someone was just too immature and so they ghosted. They may not even register this as ghosting. It looks like it's almost like this person talks to multiple people or entertains multiple people, and you know, it's just what they do. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, air energy, the Eight of Pentacles, earth energy, and the Six of Cups, water energy. So there could have been another attachment or connection that is taking up their time. So they may have ghosted. They didn't have the energy for this connection at the time. They're working on something with someone from their past. Yeah, it looks like all will come to the light though. You'll get a confession, or you'll see this person will be exposed. It looks like a person who doesn't really move with very pure intentions in love, or they just are very underdeveloped. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out an oracle card for you. Okay, we have what do you need to release waning moon. Okay, so it looks like this person is kind of like not really worth your time, not worth your energy. Okay, we have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, to them, it's something about this connection is not that deep. There's something about them, like they don't go too deep, or they didn't go too deep with this connection. So they just detached easily. Okay, we have playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. So yeah, to them, they were just playing a game. It wasn't that serious. There's a very immature energy from this person. We also have victory and conquest. So it's like, yeah, they feel that they were playing the field. I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Aquarius. Okay, we have surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So you're really being advised not to take this personally. It does look like it had nothing to do with you. This is a deeply wounded person. Someone from their past could have really hurt them, and they've become emotionally unavailable or stunted in their growth since then. And it looks like this person was never ready for some sort of commitment. They were always in a very light-hearted, emotionally unavailable kind of playful energy. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. I hope you have a really, really good week, Aquarius. Bye, Aquarius. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly love reading. My name is Pretty, and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Pisces, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Pisces. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. So with this card in the reverse, it does look like this person may have been going through a lot. Like mentally, they could have been depressed or like in a very dark place, and this could be why they may have ghosted you. Let's see. You have Five of Swords, air energy, the Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Queen of Wands, fire energy. This person was feeling very insecure. You guys may have even had a conflict with the Five of Swords, and they felt defeated. They felt very low about themselves, and they may have ghosted because of that. There's a feeling of being very insecure. They may have also felt drained, like this connection wasn't serving them, or it was starting to hurt them more than make them feel good. They also felt like there's competition. They may have felt like they were in competition with you, but they also may have felt like you have a lot of admirers. And given their low self-esteem, it may have really triggered them. With the Chariot, there's a feeling here of you guys, there was already some sort of distance happening between you guys. This connection wasn't in a good place when they decided to ghost. And they just felt like it was just inevitable, that it was going to end. So they decided to just ghost. With the Chariot, there's a feeling of you guys going in different directions, or they felt like something was becoming very difficult, like it was starting to feel like you guys were forcing this connection. So they gave up. Let's see. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this person still has so much love for you, and it looks like even if they ghosted, this is someone who would be more likely to return at some point when they are in a better emotional space. Let's see. we have the King of Wands, fire energy, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, earth energy, and the Five of Wands, fire energy. There was some sort of conflict or drama. It may have also been outside influences, but this person felt off balance. They felt disorganized and they decided to take a step back. So I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Pisces. Okay, we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. We also have emotions are running high, super moon. Yeah, this person is still very emotional over you, over the situation. Okay, and we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. They still love you. This person still sees a future with you. It looks like they may have just taken that step back, but they still intend to return to you. Okay, we have forget-me-nots, eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. So yeah, this is someone who you'll always be in their hearts. You've made a real impact, and their love for you is genuine. It does look like they hope you don't forget them, because I see this person's, they're going to return. I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Pisces. Okay, we have surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring clarity or even solve the problem. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. I hope you have a really, really good week, Pisces. Bye, Pisces.